Hello everyone. Now in this particular video we are going to discuss question number 50 of GATE DA24 exam. Now this question is based on maxima and minima concept, okay, from calculus. So let's discuss that. Consider the function f is defined as from R to R, where R is the set of all real numbers and this function is given to us, okay. Now, then which of the following statement are true? So, f of x is given to us and we need to find out at what value of x this f of x will be minima or maxima. So, what is the general steps we follow in the case of maxima and minima? Suppose I have given any function, for example, f of x. Now, what we do? In the first step, we take the derivative of f of x, so that will be f dash of x, right? So we take the f of x, we differentiate the f of x. In the next step, we find out the critical points, okay? In next step, we find out the critical points. How to find out the critical points? That is when f dash of x is equals to 0. So first we have to find out f dash of x, then we have to equate it to 0 and then find the roots. So we need to find out the roots of this particular equation f dash of x equals to 0, right? Now third step is what? Find f double dash of x. Double dash of x means what? We again need to differentiate this f of x. So we need to differentiate this f dash of x, so we will get f double dash of x. So we are differentiating this particular function f of x 2 times, then we will get f double dash of x, right? Now once we get f double dash of x, try to put the value of critical point, okay? So put critical points, okay? So for example, here I got root as x equals to alpha and beta. I have two roots for this particular equation. Now if f double dash of alpha, just put the value of x here, x equals to alpha in this equation, f double dash of x. If this particular thing is greater than 0, it means that f of x will give minima at x equals to alpha. And if f double dash of alpha is less than 0, it means that f of x will give maxima at x equals to alpha, right? So that is the only step we need to follow in this particular thing, okay? So we have given the f of x. Now it can be any function f of x and they can ask the question based on these things, right? So this type of question you can expect in next year also, or what they can do, they can give this particular f of x and find out the critical points or find out the value of x at which this f of x will become maximum or minimum. So that type of question you can expect in GATE exam. Now let's take this f of x and differentiate this. So what this f dash of x will give me? So first differentiation of this f of x, right? So what is the differentiation of x to the power 4? So I have this f of x equals to x to the power n. F dash of x is what? N into x to the power n minus 1, right? Now same thing you need to apply here. X to the power 4. So here value of n is 4. It means the differentiation of this particular term is what? 4 into x to the power 3 divided by 4 minus, again differentiate this, 2 into 3 into x to the power square divided by 3 plus minus 3 into 2 into x to the power 1, that is x only, divided by 2 plus the derivative of constant is 0, right? Now just simplify this. 4 will get cancelled, 3 will get cancelled, 2 will get cancelled, and what we will get? X cube minus 2x square minus 3x, right? So this is f dash of x. I hope you all know how to take the derivative of any function, right? So that is a prerequisite for this particular topic, calculus. You should know how to find out the derivative and also you should know how to take the integration. So these two things are prerequisite for this calculus topic. You should know 11th and 12th derivative and integration topics, okay? So this is how I got f dash of x. Now what is the next step? Find out the critical points. Just equate f dash of x to 0. So what I will get? X cube minus 2x square minus 3x equals to 0. Now how to solve this equation? So you should know how to find out the root of this particular equation. So here you can see x cube minus 2x square minus 3x. So what I will do? I will take x common. If I take x common, what will be there in the bracket? X square minus 2x minus 3 equals to 0. Now what is the root of x square minus 2x minus 3? So I need to find out the two numbers because here the degree is 2. I need to find out the two numbers in such a way that their product will be minus 3 and their summation will be minus 2. Do we have that numbers? Yes. When I say x equals to minus 3 and plus 1, so their product is minus 3 and their summation is minus 2, right? So that I can write. So I can write this as x. Now the root of this equation will be x plus 1 x minus 3 equals to 0. Now just equate this. It means that x equals to 0 or x plus 1 equals to 0 or x minus 3 equals to 0. So roots are x equals to 0, minus 1 and 3. Okay. So x equals to 0, minus 1, 3 are the root of this particular f dash of x, and these are my critical point. Now I need to find out at what point this function will become maximum or minimum, right? So this is what I need to do. So first let's find out for x equals to 0, right? But before that, what we need to do? We need to find out the f double dash of x. So find out f double dash of x. Now this is f dash of x, right? This is f dash of x. Now I need to take this f dash of x and again take the differentiation of this. So what I will get? Derivative of x cube is 3x square minus derivative of 2x square is 2 into 2, 4x minus 3x. Derivative of minus 3x will be what? Minus 3. So this is f double dash of x, right? Now what is the value at x equals to 0? F double dash of 0 is what? Just put x equals to 0. So 0 minus 3, which is minus 3, which is less than 0. So whenever the value of f double dash of x is less than 0, it means that we will get the maxima at x equals to that particular value. It means that x equals to 0, it is a local maximum of this particular function. So option A is correct. Okay. Similarly, at x equals to 3, what is f double dash of 3? Now 3 into 3 square, that is 9. So 9 3s are 27. 27 minus 4 into 3, that is 12. So 27 minus 12 is 15. 15 minus 3 is 12. So 12, which is greater than 0. Okay. I don't need to find out the actual value. I just need to check whether greater than 0 or less than 0. Right. Now here you can see. Now f double dash of x is greater than 0. It means that it will give minima at x equals to 3. So minima at x equals to 3. Yes, option B is also correct. Now we have left with minus 1. Now let's check for minus 1. So what's the value of f double dash of minus 1 here? So 3 into minus 1 whole square will be 1. So 3 minus 4 into minus 1 will be plus 4. So 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 minus 3 is what? 4, which is greater than 0. Again, it will give me the minima at x equals to minus 1. So x equals to minus 1, it is a local minima. Okay, not maxima. So this option is not correct and this option is also not correct. So the correct option for this question is option number A and B. Okay, it was for 2 marks, simple question. You just need to know this particular process. Okay, so in this way we can solve this type of question. Again, next year also you can definitely expect one question from this maxima and minima. Simple question. This is the only steps that you need to follow. Okay, either they can ask for 1 mark or 2 mark. So please go through this topic. I have already discussed this in detail. You just need to practice. Okay. So that's it from this particular video. I hope you understand the solution of this particular question. Thank you.